Hello, my wonderful sunflowers, my beautiful sunflowers. How you all doing? Hope you're doing great. Oh my god, it's shaking, sorry. How's everything with you? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you are enjoying the spring wherever you are, whatever you do. Okay, today we're going to do a little reading with you on the situation in your life and basically how to find your peace. Okay, we're going to look through some oracles and I want to find out a way out for you to get that peace that you need so much. Okay, so please choose 1, 2, or 3 the positions, right? Without further ado, I'm going to start with the position number 1. By the way, I changed a little bit the background. I was like, yeah, I want something more fun, I want something more lightful and cool, so we're going to do it. So what's going on with your life right now? Oh, you're having actually quite a good situation right now. You might not be at peace because you're actually feeling very victorious. If it's not happening with you right now, it's going to happen very quick, very soon. You have passed a huge exam, a huge universal exam, which was very difficult. Some of you might have taken quite a while to do this, but I'm very, very, very proud of you. Okay, so how to find your peace, how to find that inner peace of yours, right? Oh, we have 2 cards in here. You are good enough. And confidence is your key to success. Okay, here's the deal. I guess, and I understand what you're trying to say. I cannot find my peace because I'm so used to the fact that I have to pass so many exams. I have to go through so many hardships. I have to do win all the time. That right now I'm not feeling comfortable. Is that it? When is the new situation is going to come in? When am I going to pass another exam? And the thing is, the universe wants to let you know that you are good enough. Everything is working fine. You have passed the final exam and you have done a wonderful, amazing job on yourselves. And the thing is that right now the biggest lesson for you and the biggest thing that you can do is to learn that confidence, because you guys need to improve the level of your understanding how cool and how awesome you are. You need to realize how pure your hearts are and what kind of journey you have made. And it doesn't matter whichever age you are, whichever religion or whichever gender or preferences you have done an amazing job. Okay, and I can see that, first of all, you have to forgive yourself for the things that, for example, you have not managed to overcome, for the fact that you have not done something, or you didn't have time for it, or you didn't have enough opportunities, right? And conclusions are within the reach. So you're actually at the good track. You can just relax, enjoy yourselves, be happy, and learn the joy, I had this myself because I was constantly in magical wars. I've been going nuts and going crazy, and at some point when everything stopped, I was like, oh, so I'm not feeling peaceful because I actually not feel I don't feel comfortable. I'm so used to the fact that something is going on that right now my life feels very miserable. But my lesson, just like yours, was to learn to have the joy, enjoy each moment, forgive yourself, forgive others, and just move on. So that's the basic thing that you have to keep on going, right? You can have your own little diary where you're going to write things which you are thankful for or which made you joyful during the day, especially right now in this period of quarantine and everything. It's super important to keep that positivity level inside of you. And also, maybe you can do some of the hobbies that you have never done right before. Forgive yourself for not giving yourself enough time before, and actually start a new hobby, which would be great. Okay, so that was it. Thank you very much. I am super happy for you, happy to see such mindful souls at this reading. So have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye. let's go to the second one. How to find your inner peace. Let's see your situation first. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is a very interesting thing because the first position had almost the same cards. This is like, wow. Okay, so here's the deal. Um, to find your own peace is to, in here, is to listen to your inner voice, because the Ace of Swords is your mental power. You have received a huge gift from the universe, and that was the moment, and it's actually the moment for you to accept it, because right now it's a good time for ourselves to listen to our hearts, to listen to our souls, and to transmit it to the other people. You have overcome a lot of things in your life, okay, and you have sacrificed a lot of things in your life in order to get to this high level that you are at right now. And right now, the universe gives you a little break. Okay, it gives you a little slight break so you can chill out, enjoy yourselves, reflect on what has been going on with you so far, because it was a huge and heavy job that you have done. And you need to realize that your accomplishments, yes, they are very important, they are very cool, you are everything that is needed. But right now it's time to chillax and be in the present moment. Learn and understand and reflect on everything what you have accomplished, because you have accomplished a lot. And you have to give yourself a little time, because your mind right now is a bit tired, even though maybe your physical body is not, or your soul or your spirit is kind of like going nuts and nuts and crazy. Your mind is actually filled with a lot of let's say emotions and thoughts. So you see, a time for healing. Exactly, you need some time to heal yourself and hold your vision. So here's the deal. A lot of you are overthinking in this situation. Like, you're thinking what you have done, what you have not done. Why are you right now stuck? You're not moving. You're used to move very fast, and right now it's not the time for it. And the thing is that your mind needs to heal. um I did this thing, before, when because, well, because a lot of people nowadays, we think a lot, right? We have a lot of information going on around us, and we need to think quite quick, and we have a lot of thoughts running inside of our mind, which is not cool, and that's not exactly what we want. So you need time for self therapy, and keep your mind very sharp, right? Enlightenment in here, it could be reading some good books. Okay, it could be not necessarily psychological books, right? It could be something, even just a fairy tale. Sometimes, when I'm very feeling down or my thoughts are overcoming, I am actually reading Alice in Wonderland. It calms me down a lot. Or I watched the movie, with made by Tim Burton, the Alice in Wonderland. I feel like it's really cool movie, and it calms me down a little. I watch some TV series, or I start doing some crafts. I make some things, like I do some baking stuff. It would be really good if you could maybe even record the audios for yourself, right? Record audio, because you need that vocal tone. You need to be vocal about what has happened to you. So you can actually record audios just for yourself to listen to. You can say like nice things to yourself. You can say about all of your experience. You can maybe even cry yourself out, and then you keep those audios of just for yourself. You may even delete them afterwards. Not necessary that you have to keep them, especially if it's something very heavy, right? Something traumatic for you. Because I can see some of the experiences were very, very difficult and heavy for your soul. So yeah, you can definitely try that. And by doing that, by healing your mind, you are going to open up space for better things to come up, and this enlightenment is going to come inside of your life. So try this practice. Try to actually talk to yourself, or even if you don't want to make audios, you can lighten up the candle, right, and talk to the candle. I know it sounds very crazy, but it helps. You actually talk to the candle, you say everything, whatever goes there, and as the candle basically burns, all of this situation is healing up with the fire itself. Okay, so with the element of fire. So I hope I was informative enough for you. I'm very happy to see such people. This is the second position that actually pleasantly surprised me with your results. This is really cool, guys. So thank you very much for the second position. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy your time, heal, give yourself a little mindful moments, okay? And I will see you next time. Number 3. What's your situation, people? It's really cool how the judgment comes into every reading. This is a very interesting situation because, you know, this is 2020, the year of the judgment, so I wouldn't be surprised actually to see such a thing. So, okay. Aha, okay. Low key, the situation in here, guys. So, what's happening right now with you? So you are learning to put borders, to understand yourself better. You are learning how to end the cycle because right now you're passing through a very huge exam. We're all doing it this year. This year is a huge exam for every single person out there, not just you. And you are learning, first of all, how to put boundaries, okay, for some people, and how to make sure that those boundaries that you put do not limit yourself. What do I mean by limiting yourself? For example, sometimes you put the boundaries, right? You say like, oh, I don't eat apples, okay? And then, for example, nobody gives you the apples anymore, but maybe you will change your preferences in the future, and you might actually would want that apple, and maybe that would be good for your health. But you, because you said like no to it, you know, nobody would give you an apple. This is just like an example. So you're right now passing a last exam to end up your cycle, because after the 20th arcane comes the world, the 21st, right? And you afterwards go into the Fool. You're going to complete the cycle. You are learning how to put boundaries in such a way that it doesn't harm your opportunities. Okay, because sometimes we're saying no to things, but in reality, if we could have said yes, we could have actually gained something good out of it. We could have received some chances, we could have received some possibilities, abilities, and etc. Okay, so in your situation, that's what happens with you, and that's what you're learning. That's why at some point you cannot be at peace, because at some point you're thinking, did I lose the chance? Was I a bit too rough? Was it actually a good idea for me to do this? Like, I'm not sure about it, right? You're not feeling so confident actually about the fact that what you're doing right now is right. Was it a good idea to put the boundaries? It could be anything from love to career to your health to your preference, could be any types of situation, right? And you see how the background goes darker? This is a very interesting situation. So that's your situation, what's going on right now. What can help you? There are 2 cards. Don't let your past hold you back and step out of your comfort zone. Exactly. So just like in here, right? You're learning how to put the boundaries in such a way that it doesn't close your opportunities. Just in here it's the same, right? And you see, like, it's the same sign. It's a south node and it's a north node. So you have to learn how to balance it out. I know it's a tough thing to do for everyone, like to balance out, like, oh my god, like how is that even possible? Like sometimes I'm trying to put the limits, but it's impossible to always control them. And in here actually I can see that a lot of you are very controlling people. You might say like, hey, I'm not, but You are actually okay. Otherwise, this is not your position, guys. Otherwise, you have to go and choose another one, because this is about people who like to control their lives and things that are happening in their lives. They like to see, they like to self-analyze all of the things which have happened in their past and what can happen in the future. So that's why they put a lot of those boundaries, and that's why they're thinking, oh my god, I have lost this opportunity, I have lost that opportunity. But here's the thing, be more self-forgiving. Just like in the second position, be more self-forgiving towards yourself. You guys are really cool. You're ending up the cycle, which is an amazing thing, you know, and I don't want you to, yeah, you see, service and expansion. I don't want you to get stuck. I want you to go further and improve yourselves in life, because you're worth it. If you have come this far to the end of the cycle, you are worth it, guys, definitely. And the thing is that, yes, it's nice to help yourself in the past, because past and future and the present are all connected in the timeline, even though they say there are three differences between them. No, this is a continuation of one another, right? But here is the thing, the moment you're going to stop judging yourself and stop judging the fact what you have done in the past and what you're doing at the present right now, and judging others also around you, you're going to expand yourself to the more prosperous future, and you're going to feel very comfortable with that. Sometimes by letting go of the control is actually being in control of yourself, being in control of your life, being in control of your emotions. You are not responsible for the others, you're only responsible for yourself. But even being responsible for yourself is like to some extent, not to all of it. You don't necessarily have to do everything, okay? Sometimes you can just you can just how to say, you can just take a little moment for yourself to relax and enjoy and be peaceful, or cry your heart out because you didn't make it, you know. What in here can help you out is to there are three ways out. You can either write everything, whatever you have done in your life, what you regret about, what you feel uncomfortable about. You can write that and then burn it. That's a good way. You tell to yourself, I promise, like as you burn this paper, like I promise to myself that I'm not going to judge myself anymore or the other people for the situations that have happened. And as you give your a promise to yourself, you're not going to do it. As simple as that. Afterwards, you will feel more released and more comfortable with what's going on. And try to be more merciful towards, like, more easygoing on yourself, you know, because you are a really good person, and I can feel a lot of care about yourself and the others with these cards. Like I feel like this motherly, fatherly instincts through these cards, and like, you know, I want to like just put the hand on you to heal you up, guys. Like to, like, everything's okay, you're good enough, everything is fine, you've done a good job, you are coming to the better, like, opportunities. You see, there's a fourth cup that is coming out. So no need to worry, no need to stress out. Everything is good and everything is happening at the good time. Okay? So thank you very much for this wonderful reading. I feel very happy to be with you here, and have a great day. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.